Well, hello, Capricorns. This is My World Tarot coming at you. Please hit that like and hit that subscribe. It's free. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind, because you don't want to carry any extra that's not yours with you. Hi, Kitty. I'm going to use the original tarot deck, but the new version of it for you and any persons that might come through. My kitty wants to. And then I will use the my life purpose oracle cards for any advice from spirit at the end. The Capricorn is sending out abundance of positive energy for you, and I hope everybody's happy and healthy. And yeah, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. So here in the recent past, you were feeling pretty in control of everything. A lot of compassion. You were inspired. You know, you have some new beginnings, some potential for new beginnings here in the recent past. Hard work. You were you achieved something through hard work. Could have been a raise. It could have been there was a little bit of someone not noticing your talents though at work, and that maybe might have bothered you a little bit. Yeah, but you're recovering and you're regenerating yourself from a situation, and that was in your recent past. Oh, maybe you got a new job, or maybe you ended a relationship, and that's why you're feeling strong. You're feeling powerful. You went down a new path. And that was in your recent past. So I'm getting Taurus energy. You are coming into your traditions, the true authentic you here in the recent, your belief system, because that's what makes us, right? That's our authentic selves, is when we stay true to our traditions, our beliefs, our values, and that's where you're at right now, Capricorn. Good for you. There is a little bit of jealousy around you. Sorry, my cat. A little bit of jealousy going on around you. You might be feeling a little bit moody about that, not understanding why. Sorry, my cat. He's wanting to climb up my leg, and he's still a kitten, and it kind of hurts a little bit. Yeah. But it looks like, whatever jealousy is around you, you've kind of backed off from any negative people or things around you that you just don't want to. You're going down a different path, Cappy. And it looks really super good, like, so far. There has been some in your present, there's been some delay, some obstacles that you're going through, and I think it has to do with this jealousy of these people around you. Yeah. And maybe it has something to do with a job. Some people that maybe some work, they were jealous. Hey, how come Cappy, he's so good at what he does? How come, I can't be that good? Why is he making more money than me, and, I've been doing this longer. There's something, it has something to do around your work situation. Yeah. But there is a love union in a relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be love, but I'm seeing that somebody has cared enough about Cappy to say, hey, this is what it could be a family member, it could be, this could be the job for you. Here you go. I see that they're being jealous, but here, you focus on this because this is what you're good at, and who cares what about the negative. And they've given you some choices. So maybe some work choices. So that's great, Cappy. So here in the near future, you're going to feel a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of regret over some losses that you've had in the recent past. And this is in the near future. So whatever's coming up for you right now in the near future, you're going to start feeling a loss towards that. So maybe, you liked the job that you had before, but because of all the negativity, you had to let that go and move on, and maybe that's what you're feeling the loss about here in the near future. Yeah, because you're letting go and you're sacrificing you have to let go because of that negativity, and you're sacrificing something in that loss, and that's in the near future. So that's what's coming through. There is a partnership coming in the near future, and it looks like it could be a love partnership. But you're going to feel like there's a little bit of lack of control over it. Like maybe you're not ready for it, or maybe when you get near this person, this attraction, it's just so strong. You're like, oh my gosh, like you feel out of control. Okay, that it kind of throws you for a loop. You didn't think you could feel that way. Yeah, because you have passion, lust, impulsiveness with this person, and I am getting Cancer Leo energy over it, Cappy. Definitely Cancer. More Cancer than Leo. So yeah, but you're going to have some self-doubt and self-examination as you step into this relationship. You are going to be receiving a message, though, here pretty quick, for something to do with somebody that is also going to give you another option of a beginning. Yep. And you're going to feel like it's going to be overwhelming for you. Absolutely overwhelming for you. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel very protective of your heart over this message. And then you're going to be going through a stage of feeling stuck. Like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And you're just kind of stuck there because you don't know what to do. Like, you won't know which path you're going to want to take. But it also shows that you're going to take a risk. So, whichever path it is that you feel is more risky for you is the one that shows up. So, let me get some advice from Spirit. And then we'll do a little bit more on you. Well, no, let's just go ahead and do a little bit more on you, and then I'll get some advice. Because I was going to do a couple of advices from Spirit. One in the middle, one in the end on you. Because this is kind of a situation where sometimes you might want to get a little advice in the middle of the reading. But, okay, so when you go down those two paths, when you get the message and then you meet this other person, you have two paths you can take, and you're at the crossroads of it, Cappy. Whichever path you end up taking, the one that seems more risky to you, because it shows that you're going to take a path, and you just seem like it's risky, but you want to take that path. It shows that you have a moment where you're like, was that a missed opportunity? Did I miss? And you're going to feel that at some point, and then. But then you're going to start having some clear thinking and some truths, and you're going to start coming in to how the truth about the path that you took on, and you have hope, and there's going to be some inspiration around it. Yep, and then another message will come in about it's showing that message will come in again about the path that you're on. So you'll be receiving a message after that again about, okay, like, why did you take that path? What let me know what's going on. And it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be someone that's very compassionate, and you're going to withdraw a little bit. But in your true heart that you might have, it's regretful, but it's a necessary transition that you have got to make. Okay, and that message could be from the other person, from the other path, and you're like, hey, look, I made my choice. This is where I want to be. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, or something in that effect. You're going to have the courage. It's going to test your faith, but you're going to be reliant. You're going to stand up and be your true, authentic self. You're going to follow your heart. And then you're going to start planning for further on in the future. So it looks like you're you're on a path that a crossroads are going to be, if not right now, Cap, you're going to be on a crossroads. And, that can be very difficult for anybody, especially if there's, multiple people involved. Excuse me. But you've got to stay true to your authentic self, and whatever that takes. And sometimes people get hurt in the process, but you got to always remember, whoever gets hurt in the process, it's a path that they're having to take. That's a path they've got to go down. Spirit knows our names. Spirit knows everybody's names, and we all have a purpose. And to find that purpose, we have to take certain paths down our lives. And sometimes that means heartache. Sometimes that means, it's just loss. It's just a part of becoming into our authentic selves, Cappy. And I know it can hurt. You don't want to hurt nobody, especially Capricorns. You guys are very loving. You're very loyal. You're very, you know what I mean? Like, you just, when you care about somebody, you're always going to care about that person. You just don't turn your emotions off and on. And so it's difficult for a Capricorn to want to hurt anybody, or even if they know that, hey, it has to be done, because you got to stay true to your authentic self. Just remember, it's a path that they've got to go down, and and that's just it. It is life, and that's a harsh, but it's true, and it sometimes sucks. I know. I've had my heart broken, and it sucks, but I think God, I think Spirit, God, or Yahweh, whoever, the universe, for those heartaches, because it's made me who I am, my true authentic self. And so, every day I'm grateful to Spirit for, giving me the wisdom and the knowledge to know that. And yeah, it's made me a happier person. Oh gosh. Okay. So, Cappy, cards just kind of flew out of my hands while I was, asking Spirit for advice there. It said, time to decide. It says, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. There you are, Capricorn. And then another one is author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed, and make time to write it. There you are. See? Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So, wear a crystal around your neck or in your pocket. They help with your positive energies. It keeps away the negative, and it might, it'll help you clear your mind. Teaching. You inspire people to learn. Like I just said, you're going to have to choose. You're at that crossroads, you're going to have to choose. It's going to, whoever or both, the one you don't choose has got to go on their own path, and it's going to be a lesson learned. The one you do choose is going to go on that path, and that's going to be lessons learned. So you are teaching. You got to remember that. Everybody has a path, okay? So, Cappy, this is my World Tarot. I'm sending out an abundance of hugs and kisses, and I'll see you at the next reading.